Hey, 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 man. Greetings, children of God. Peace and blessings, man. What's up, man? I got another word today, man. For whoever's watching, I'm really gonna have this drawn up. I feel like one day I'm just gonna be older and I'm just gonna be able to look back at these videos, like, you know what I'm saying? Or even like whatever. But I got another word today, man, and today's word is about it's about why presentation is important, right? Why appearance is important, right? So basically, this is about like why you need to present yourself in a certain way, right? Or why you need to look a certain way if you want certain results, right? So I'm gonna elaborate. So basically, what I mean by that, right, is um, despite popular opinion, right, everyone judges a book by its cover, right? At least initially, right? Me personally, I'm like, I don't judge people by obviously I judge somebody by their cover. Like I can look at somebody and be like, oh, he's probably about this or she's probably about that, right? But obviously you don't completely judge until you peel back some layers, right? But everyone judges a book by its cover, right? You feel me? If somebody is doing something weird outside in public, you can think there's something wrong with this person. And hey, sometimes it might not be the case, but for the most part, that's how it goes down, right? So basically, how you want to present yourself is how you want to be taken if you're looking for certain results, right? So say like you want respect, you got to be respectable, you feel me? An easy way to kind of understand what that's like is like if you're speaking to somebody and you kind of understand like to watch your words or things like that, or you just like kind of look up to this person or you respect this person. It's like you can look at somebody else and see that this is a respectable person, right? So kind of understand what it takes to do that, and that's just respect. Like if that's what you want, I'm just saying in general. You know what I'm saying? But obviously you can't convince everyone. You feel me? You shouldn't really be trying to convince people, honestly. But you can't convince everyone. Even without trying. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna think whatever sometimes, and it is what it is. Some people want to make it like that. You know what I'm saying? Make it seem a certain way, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand what you bring, who you are, and stand in that, and understand what that looks like on the outside. So, for example, like, say you're like for example, let's say take how you dress. You know what I'm saying? They actually say it's like a saying that says like the clothes make the man or something like that, and that's a very factual statement when you think about it. Because obviously, if you see somebody in a suit, let's say you walk into like the Gucci store, you're supposed to be high end, high class, right? So you see people in suits, very presentable, very clean, presentation, you know what I'm saying? Appearance. Because that's what people judge, at least off initially, that's what somebody's gonna judge you off. Like, no offense to certain people, but like, if you look, like, dirty or something like that, or, maybe somebody caught you on a bad day, you know what I'm saying? You came from the gym or something and you wasn't on point and somebody caught you, you know what I'm saying? And maybe it's somebody you know, that's gonna probably stick with this person, you feel me? It's probably gonna stick with this person like, damn. Cause that's how it be for me sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't judge nobody. I understand these things though, you feel me? So, but it'd be like, it's still like in the moment type stuff, like somebody's gonna judge you for that, you know what I'm saying? So you wanna just make sure it doesn't really matter how, like your lengths that you taking, man. If you feel like you gotta take your comb, some people take their comb with them to work, man, take your comb with you to work, man. You wanna take your perfume, take your brush, your whatever, take gum, mint, you know what I'm saying? All these things matter, you know what I'm saying? Presentation is important, so if you want certain, like I said, it's about the results you want. If you want certain results, if you want people to respect you, you gotta understand certain habits, certain things gotta go. If you want people to be inspired by you, look up to you, you have to take on certain traits. I mean, honestly, it's not for everybody to teach each other, honestly. Some people don't really have that in them like that, but it's about how you present yourself, man. Presentation is important. If if I'm selling you a course and telling you that, oh, this is gonna get you tens of thousands of dollars in the first month with this model, but you see the attire that I wear, the way that I speak in the videos, that in the ad or whatever, you're not gonna buy my course, bro. You feel me? So things like that is important, man, because everybody is, you know, on some level is gonna judge a book by its cover. You feel me? So you just gotta understand that and take that into account with how you move, because it's important. This is the real world. This is a higher level of consciousness, like when you become an adult. You feel me? It's not like when you're a child and that stuff doesn't really matter. You feel me? You can't be nervous out here. You can't be, you know what I'm saying, whining and complaining and things like that, especially as a dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying it's a higher level of thinking. Like you got to realize everything matters. Like how you and your woman are. You know what I'm saying? How people look at you as a couple, because somebody does something that's questionable, you're gonna look at the partner questionable. You know what I'm saying? So even appearance, presentation in that manner is very important. So it's just to understand things. You know, first things is to be aware of it. You know, so it's no longer subconscious, or it's no longer you're no longer unaware. And then it's to understand the results you want, what it takes to get those results, and move like that. You know what I'm saying? That's all it takes to improve. You know what I'm saying? You got to be consistent, and you got to, you know, once you become aware, you will pick it up, you know, wherever you fail at. That's where you know to get better at, right? So that's the word, man. That's the video. It's like I said, it was going to be a short video. I think this was a short video. You know, thanks for watching. Praise God. Peace and blessings.